Radio Rahim with AnEsonGib.
Hello.
Got yourself the fight you've been trying to get for like a year at least.
No one believed it. No one believed it. I told everyone that it was going to happen. Did you believe it?
I did not believe it.
Not. No, look at us. No, look at us. Look up there. Look up there. That's me. It's me and Jay up there. So it's happened. It's happened.
How has it happened? Because the last time I talked about you and Jake fighting, it was well before the Logan Paul fight. They were chanting, "Who the F is Gib?"
Who the F is Gib? Who the F is Gib? But now they know who Gib is. Gib is the person they're fighting. That's who it is. That's who it is.
How did you manage to get yourself in this position?
I forced him. I gave him no choice. He wanted to fight people that have never even fought before, saying to Zone, yo, build my profile. We can make so much money. But then look at me. Look at me. I sorted this all out. He said that he sorted the deal. Do you believe that he sorted the deal to fight me? No. No, it was me pressuring and promoting the shit to get this fight happening. And now look where we are. We're here.
Now, are you here because this is a good payday, it's good publicity, you lose the fight, doesn't really matter?
This is where it originated from. He had this WBC belt, and a lot of YouTubers want to fight on the KSI Logan Paul undercard. I'm not sure if you know, but on the last two events, I fought on both of them, the Weller one and the first Logan Paul one.
Right.
When the Zone came in and just wanted to make it KSI vs Logan Paul, they took out all the YouTubers and it took out a bit of the soul and the spirit from it. Jake has, there's two people in the YouTube scene that's got the belt: JJ, KSI, and Jake Paul. So that's what I want. I want that WBC belt, and like I said on stage, after the fight, I want them to hand it over.
Jake is saying, even Logan's saying, that he's got better skills than Logan, that he actually might have a future as a fighter. So, you, on the other hand, have only been an amateur fighter. He's only been amateur too, but people aren't saying those kind of things about you. Where do you get the confidence that you're able to match your skills with Jake Paul's?
So Logan has, like, he looks like a boxer. He looks great. He looks like a fantastic boxer. You'd be, like, between him and JJ, he's bigger, he's stronger. But he's lost all his fights, so why are you getting credibility off of him? He hasn't even won a fight. He hasn't even won a fight. He's had two fights he hasn't even won, so there's no credibility off Logan. That's number one. Yeah, Jake got tired versus a no-camp fighter. Do you know how crazy that is? He got tired. He trained his ass off to fight a guy that didn't train, and he got tired round 3. That's where I get my confidence from. He's shit. Under the spotlight, he is shit.
How much is KSI going to be involved in your camp and helping you prepare for this fight? Obviously, he has experience as a pro fighter. Is he a part of your getting prepared for this?
No. Vidal, who's been my coach for a while, is training me, and Leon Williams, he's my SNC coach. I'm training, I got Stitch Duran doing my raps as well, which is crazy. Jeff Mayweather, who's like an assistant boxing coach. I'm sparring tomorrow. This is how my trainer's looking like. So we're going back to Vegas, back to work. That's what it is. There's
been a lot of barbs back and forth between you and him on Twitter. That's not too unusual, but it did bring us to this fight moment. Yeah. How much of that is personal? How much of this fight is just...
It's not personal for me. I'm just clowning him. It's not personal for me. I think it affects him a little bit, hence why he striked one of my videos. He had to take it off because I told him to. Yeah, but it's not personal for me. For me personally, it's not. The fighting, that's when it kind of means a lot to me for this fight. I want to get the win, of course, but between me and him, personally, it doesn't affect me.
So you respect him as a guy, you respect him as a fighter?
He's alright. He's alright. Like, I wouldn't say, oh yeah, like, massive respect for him. He's not someone that I hold highly, but like, he's the right guy. Yeah, like, I don't mind.
The question is always, are people just using boxing for a payday and for a spotlight? You talked about the opportunity that you have.
I fought for nothing for my amateur fight.
Do you see yourself going forward as a fighter, regardless win, lose, or draw, on the 30th? Is AnEsonGib now a boxer?
The training, it stays, yeah, because I know it. Like after my first couple fights, when I stopped training, I just felt like a little bit down, yeah. So I'm definitely going to keep training. The fight has to make sense. Whatever's next. But my focus is Jake Paul.
Talking about focus, when you have a spotlight like this, there's a ton of things pulling on you. You're going to have to do a lot of press. You're going to be there doing Media Week for the Super Bowl of all things. You guys are the type of people who just glide towards any kind of attention. Yeah. How do you stay focused on boxing and training and preparing to win a fight on the 30th and not falling victim to all the different distractions that are going to be available to you?
So being a YouTuber, you got to put a lot of focus into that, yeah? My focus on YouTube is is gone right now. Right now, I am a boxer. I am training like a boxer. I'm doing all the work that is needed to be the best boxer I can be. I'm doing my spars. I'm doing my runs. I'm doing my pad work. I'm doing the groundwork. I'm doing the lot. I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all. So right now, all of that to the side. Everything else, like the media, like you said, it's just what I have to do. And it comes, maybe when doing interviews, it comes more natural to me, so it's all right.
You talk about thinking he's going to gas like he did in the 3rd round.
No, I don't think he'll gas. I just don't think he is as conditioned as me. He gassed in the first fight, and I know because after in your interview with him, you said what was the hardest thing in this fight, and he told you, I don't know, man, I just got tired. He said, well, like, I'm not used to it, and for some reason I just got tired. He's just not as conditioned as me. I'm always training all the time because I knew I wanted to fight again. From the last fight, I've been training all the time for my next fight.
If that's his biggest weakness,
yes.
What's your biggest strength? Well, how do you win this fight?
My biggest strength is many things. There's the aggression, which I've got to make sure is more calculated than it has been. Another thing is my conditioning, and it's the fact that I've just had more experience than him. What
have you learned from Shane Mosley so far? Having him in your ear, starting a camp with him, looking at his career. Oh, Shane Mosley is the other guy. Well, you know what? It's interesting because Vidal will have gone up against 2 actual fighters as trainers, and
I got a question for you. Yeah, as a fighter that's changing trainers, that's constantly training. He had Milton. What was his name? Milton Keys. Then he changed to Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs failed. Now he's moving. He don't respect these people. He don't. If their plan doesn't come into fruition, Shannon Briggs put his heart and soul into Logan and Jake in their training camp. He's spat in their faces. He's going to do the same to Shane. I can pretty much guarantee that. You can see the way that he reacted once Logan lost. I don't think he'll show respect.
What's your relationship like with Vidal that will give you the kind of confidence, if things get hairy in there, that he can tell you how to win, how to protect yourself, ultimately how to get the victory on January 30th?
The relationship's there strong. He has been training me ever since the time I've stepped foot in a gym. Yeah. Recently, now with living with them, I'm seeing new sides to them that I don't know. It's kind of annoying. They're on my ass 24/7. Like, they're on me. They don't give me a break. Even not to do with boxing, they're on me. Yeah, I don't get a break. But that's what it is. They're definitely the opposite to the Jake camp. There's no yes men shit. They roasted before I even came here. They were like, "What the fuck are you wearing, Gib?" I was like, "Well, I like this." And they're like, "What the fuck are you wearing? Well, why are you wearing this Miami shit?" I said, "I like it." I said, "I like it." Then you got fucking Jake with his creature at the front screaming, "I don't know what." What's he chanting at the front? The freak, gooch liquor. That's what he is, a gooch liquor.
Lastly, boxing has been credited with turning a lot of boys into men, maturing a lot of men into champions. Yeah. What has boxing done for you so far?
Training's definitely not easy. I'm being tested every day, and it's a new challenge every day. I'm learning faster than I should have because I'm going to get punished if I don't. Yeah, so I'm learning faster because of how strict and regime it is.
Radio Rahim with AnEsonGib. Good luck January 30th in Miami. Pleasure to welcome you to the sport of boxing. Good luck on the 30th. Radio Rahim with AnEsonGib.